Hey guys, it's Geek Out Everything and we are back with another video guys. In this one, we're gonna talk about the OnePlus 8. Yes guys, just like every other, OnePlus is gonna launch their new device called the OnePlus 8, which is gonna be the successor to the OnePlus 7, which was launched last year. So yeah, we are gonna be having some slight upgrades, and it's gonna be coming in three variants: the OnePlus 8 Lite, the middle child OnePlus 8, and the big daddy OnePlus 8 Pro. And all these three devices are going to be having some different specs. So yeah, we're going to talk about the same in the later part of the video, but let's just look at the design of the OnePlus 8 Lite. So as you can see, this is the design of the OnePlus 8 Lite, which is pretty similar to the Galaxy S20, I would say. And as you can see on the back, we have a I think a dual or triple camera setup. It can come with a triple camera setup, but I'm not sure right now. But as you can see, we have a rectangular camera bump, and on the right side of that we have a time of flight sensor, which is pretty similar to the LiDAR sensor found on the iPad 2020. And as you can see, we have a centered punch hole camera on the front, so we do not have any pop-up camera or notch. So yep, that's about it. And if we talk about the specs, then we have a 6.4-inch AMOLED display, which is gonna be full HD, and it'll be coming with 90Hz refresh rate. I think it's first time that OnePlus is putting MediaTek processor in their phone. So yeah, it's gonna be coming with a MediaTek Dimensity 1000 processor, which is a 5G processor. So I think the OnePlus 8 Lite, it's gonna be 5G, so yeah, that's nice. And if you talk about the camera setup, then it is gonna be having a 48 megapixel main camera, and coupled with a 16 megapixel and the 12 megapixel camera setup. And the front camera is gonna be I think 16 megapixel. Yep. And if you talk about the battery, then it's gonna be 4000 milliamp hour battery. So yeah, that's about the specs of the OnePlus 8 Lite. And moving on to the OnePlus 8, which is gonna be the middle child, then as you can see, we have a centered triple camera setup, and at the bottom of that we have a flashlight. And if you talk about the front, then as you can see that punch hole camera has moved to the top left corner of the phone, and unlike the OnePlus 8 Lite, we'll be having a curved display, as you can see. So yeah, with this OnePlus 8, we'll be getting that curved display. So yeah, that's pretty nice. As you have noticed, we do not have that time of flight sensor with this one. So yeah, it's not there in the OnePlus 8, which is I don't know, it's their choice. So, and in terms of design segments, there's not a lot of upgrade in the design segment of the OnePlus 8. And if we talk about the specs, then it's going to be coming with a 6.5-inch AMOLED display. So unlike the OnePlus 8 Lite, it will be having a 120Hz refresh rate, and it's going to be coming with the latest and the greatest Qualcomm Snapdragon 865, and the battery life is going to be 4000 milliamp hour, which is same as the OnePlus 8 Lite. And if you talk about the camera setup, then it will be having a 48 megapixel wide camera, 16 megapixel telephoto camera, and 12 megapixel ultra wide. And I think the front camera is going to be the same as the OnePlus 8 Lite, which is 16 megapixel. So yeah, that's about the specs of the OnePlus 8. So moving on to the big daddy, the OnePlus 8 Pro. Then as you can see, the design of the OnePlus 8 Pro is actually pretty similar to the OnePlus 7. So there's not a lot of design upgrades, as you can see. But the punch hole camera on the front has moved to the left corner, just like the OnePlus 8. And we have a triple camera setup on this one as well, and the time of flight sensor is also present on this one. So yep, and the flashlight is at the bottom of that. So now moving on to the specs of the OnePlus 8, then it will be having a 6.65-inch AMOLED display, and just like the OnePlus 8, it's going to be having a 120Hz refresh rate, which is going to be the variable refresh rate, so you can change it if you want to just save the battery life or something. And it's going to be coming with the Snapdragon 865, just like the OnePlus 8, and the battery life has improved. Like, we'll be having a 4500 milliamp hour battery in this one, like the 4000 milliamp hour on the both OnePlus 8 and OnePlus 8 Lite. In terms of camera, it is a setup of quad cameras. So the main camera is 48 megapixel coupled with a 48 megapixel, and 8 megapixel and a 5 megapixel. And I think the 5 megapixel is a depth camera. So yep, and in terms of the front camera, it's gonna be 16 megapixel. And yep, and all these three devices are gonna be having UFS 3.0 storage, so that's gonna be super fast. And yeah, so yeah, that's about the camera. If I just talk about the pricing of all these three devices, so here's the pricing. So the OnePlus 8 price is going to be starting at $549, and in India The OnePlus 8 is gonna be coming at around 38,000 rupees. Yep. And the OnePlus 8 Pro is gonna be starting at $800, which is around 56,950. But in India, there's rumors that it's gonna be coming at rupees 50,000. So I think the price is actually not that high. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Let me know in the comments below what do you think about the OnePlus 8 which is coming, and which one you like the most, like OnePlus 8 Lite, OnePlus 8, or OnePlus 8 Pro. So yeah, that's about it. And guys, if you like this video, then give this video a like, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, so please subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next one. Till then, peace out.